Let's talk about Death of the Author for a second. This is a book I would recommend. It wasn't a 5-star for me, but it was really good and pretty interesting. It follows a story of an author who has some different challenges and some really interesting family dynamics going on as she writes a very popular book called Rusted Robots, which you get kind of bits and pieces of that in the book, so it's a bit of a book in a book situation. And you're really following the narrative arc of the main protagonist as she deals with the fame, her own insecurities, challenges, the things that she has faced for most of her life. And I will say that the main protagonist isn't necessarily likable. I don't think she is supposed to be, but she is engaging. And I do think the author as a whole writes in an incredibly beautiful way that feels very grounded and very real, that makes you want to keep reading. She has a firm grasp in capturing interesting family dynamics and pulling you along in the story. I didn't care for the ending. Now, that's not to say that the ending wasn't executed well, because I think it was. It's totally a personal preference, and I'm not one of those people that just because I didn't like the ending doesn't mean it's a book I won't recommend, because I definitely would recommend this book. But for me, I am always looking for an element of humility in stories, especially when it comes to personal growth, and I don't know if I ever fully saw that in the main protagonist story. So again, just a personal thing, but I don't think you'll regret reading this book. Definitely a good conversation starter. And again, the author herself who wrote this, the way she writes is just incredibly engaging, and really enjoyed it. So check it out if you haven't already. Death of the Author.